I know, I see you, but I can't right now, okay? Okay, so hey guys, it is Lauren and I am back, and I have noticed that, oh my god, he just put his paw on my knee because he wanted me to keep petting him. I've noticed that I have had some pretty crazy Uber rides, but not only that, just like bus rides and transportation rides. I'll try to find a title that sounds a little more exciting than my transportation stories, but that's basically what this is. This idea for this video started with probably one of the weirdest Uber rides that I have ever taken. It was when I was downtown and I was with my friend and we wanted to get from one place to another. So we were on a really busy street and it was kind of hard to stop. So my friend was like, let's just go over one street down where it's easier to get to. Oh, bye Stitch! Where it's easier to get to and the Uber driver will be able to pick us up more easily. So we go one street over and then we just wait. We request it there, we wait, and then we notice that he's on that big main street. I think it was King Street. He was on King Street and just sitting there. So eventually he calls us and we're like, hey, we're right where we requested it, there's no one here. And he's like, yeah, I'm on King Street. So we say to him, we requested the Uber here though, we're a block away. And he goes, no, I'm on King Street, can you just come here? So we go, okay, and we walk over one block back to King Street where we were originally, and then he's literally in the middle of traffic. Like, there's 4 lanes, 2 going one way, 2 going another way. He's in one of the middle lanes. Traffic is going everywhere. And then eventually, we're in the middle of a block, or there's no lights right where we are. They're on the one side of the block and the other side of the block. So we're in the middle of the street. He's across the street from us and he's waving at us. He's like, come on, come on, come on. But there's traffic everywhere. This is one of the busiest streets in Toronto. So we're going like, what the hell is this? This is dangerous. We can't just cross the street. So I almost felt like just crossing the street and getting hit to make a point. You can't do that. Eventually, we just ran across the street when there was a break enough, but it was just very strange. So we were in such a rush when we were trying to open the doors, but they were locked at first and there were cars coming. It was so dangerous. So we eventually get in and he goes, why were you just waiting there? And my friend and I look at each other in the back seat and we go, well, because there was traffic. You can't just wait for us in traffic and expect us to come. We didn't even request you here. We requested you 1 block away. And then he goes, well, I couldn't turn left here, so this was the only way I could pick you up. And then he said, I was going to cancel the ride, but then I saw you two, and you two looked like young students, and I just didn't want to cancel it and charge you $5 for the cancel, so I really did you a favor. And then I go, well, no, because we didn't request you here, we requested you 1 block down. And then he's just mad. He was like, well, I wasn't forcing you anyway to come into traffic. It was your decision. He goes, I couldn't get to that block anyway. See, he points to the sign. He's like, no left turn, no left turn, no left turn. And he keeps going straight forward. He goes, see, I can't turn left here, I can't turn left here. And he keeps pointing at signs. We're going in the opposite way we were supposed to go. He wasn't even taking us to where we wanted to go anymore. He was just pointing at how many no left turn signs there was to prove that he couldn't get to the block. And I was like, well then why would Uber send you our way then? Why wouldn't Uber get us another driver? And my friend and I, oh, I think the mail lady's here, so she's excited. There she is.
How are you?
Good. Oh, baby.
Give me kisses.
Are you happy now? Okay, let's just keep going. So we were just arguing. He finally starts to take us back to where we requested to go. He starts heading back south where he was going north for about 8 blocks. And so he's going like, I don't even know what Uber drivers usually do. I mean, I literally don't know. This is my 3rd day. And my friend and I both look at each other and we're like, Oh, okay. So after that, he kind of calmed down, but he was really mad. We were thinking about getting out of the car because his arms were just waving in the air. I was like, just grab the wheel, grab the wheel! Just flailing his arms, he was so mad. He was, oh my god, a friend? And then when we got to the place, he was like, I really need a 5-star rating. And then I was like, haha, okay, and we left. Okay, so my next crazy Uber story was when I was going to meet my aunt. I was running late to meet her at the restaurant, so instead of taking the streetcar, I just took an Uber. And I was looking like a total mess, like glasses, my hair up, no makeup, sweats. So the Uber driver finally comes. I get in the car, we start talking. I'm a student and he was just talking about school and stuff like that. And he was probably like early 30s or something. So we were just driving, we talked a lot about TV shows. And I really didn't want to talk, and I felt like I was kind of making that obvious because I had to look up movie show times on my phone, but he kept talking to me, and so whatever. Eventually we just talked, and then I was getting out, and he said, do you think maybe I could get your number and we could go out for a beer sometime? And the reason I know this is because it was dark, because if he saw me in the light, he would not have been asking me to get a beer. And then I was like, oh, sorry, I'm kind of seeing someone. And he was like, oh. And I was like, oh. Then I sat there for a moment and I was like, right, I gotta go. And it was so bad. It was so awkward. So that is the start of my horror transportation story time. This video is starting to get really long, so I'm going to cut it here and I will upload the rest of my stories in my next video. So if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe and like, and so you get to see it. Please!